there is a lot of bureaucracies at the assembly. Before your things get into the floor, I think there is a lot of sabotage that happens. And that's why I'm saying I have statements and motion that I've been pushing almost a year now, but they have never seen the light of the day. That is bureaucracies and what I'm calling sabotage, which to some extent by the management and to some extent by the members of the county assembly themselves. Kwa sababu, I want to be very brutally honest about this. In fact, in the Migori County Assembly, even getting a quorum is a tall order. Getting a quorum in the Migori County Assembly is a tall order. Imagine, in the Migori County Assembly, we have 59 MCAs elected, MCAs, 40 elected and 19 nominated. The quorum for the assembly to run, we only need 19 of them. Only 19. In fact, even the nominated ones, if they appear, the assembly will run. But do you know that we rarely raise that number, 19? Yani, ningekuwa hata na uwezo, mimi ningekuwa nimedisband hii assembly na tumerudi election. Ingekuwa ni kazi yangu. Kwa sababu si kazi yangu, hata tungoje 2027 iko karibu. Wananchi watusaidie kurudisha watu kwenye walitoka kwa sababu they don't know the response. In fact, they don't come to the assembly. So one of the sabotage ninakwambia it's quorum. We have lacked quorum a number of times, and therefore you cannot transact any business in the county assembly if you don't have quorum. And therefore, that becomes sabotage number one. Number two is those bureaucracies. I'm telling you, it takes a long time before that motion or a statement is table in the assembly. When you ask for statements from the executive, they take their sweet time to respond. They can take even 2 months, 3 months, yet the statement is supposed to be answered within 14 days. Actually, we give them only 2 weeks, but these guys can take a year. But nothing we can do, because the chairman will always protect. Will protect them. In fact, I have some statement there. I can give you, for instance, I was asked, I wanted to know the number of employees that have been employed in this county government since inception, and how they are segregated within the wards in the Migori County. Hata nikikupea response walileta utacheka. Eti wanasema kazi yao, eti hiyo kazi sijui County Public Service Board, they cannot answer that question. Tunafaa kuuliza county secretary. And that's the response was brought in the assembly. What kind of a response is that, honestly? So these guys know what they are doing. So they sabotage giving information because they know nobody can summon them. We have one person in this county government, anaitwa Achuora. I don't know if you know him, the chief officer for finance. I was a member of finance committee. I am now a member of budget committee. I can confirm here authoritatively that that guy has never appeared in any of committee of county assembly. Any. He has never. He's the one who's supposed to be answering the issues of procurement, which they ever delay, the issues of non-payment of contractors that they take forever, because he's the accounting officer. Actually, he's the one who pays. But you know that guy will never appear in assembly. Yani anadharau, kama kuna watu anadharau hii dunia ni members of county assembly. So he has never appeared, and nobody has the audacity to even summon him. No one.
Are you seeking any?
So that is the kind of government that we are handling and we are dealing with. So if you have such kind of people who cannot answer those questions, they cannot come to respond. They don't know that they are earning salaries courtesy of wananchi. They don't know. I was amazed the other day. We had a meeting in Mombasa, and I happened to sit next to one of procurement officers from Kirinyaga County. By then, she was sharing with me that wao kwa county yao washafanya kazi na wamelipa contractors almost 90% for this financial year. And she was surprised to hear from me kwamba Migori County, the procurement process is ongoing. In fact, most of the kazi inafaa kufanywa kwa county saa hii, procurement process is not yet complete. Why? Because the governor has to sit with he has to wait those documents to be done, then taken to him, aangalie, assign kila kazi nani atapewa. He's the one giving out the jobs. Sasa kazi zimetangazwa 2,300. Governor akae kwa meza yake, aseme hii Moses hatafanya, hii sijui nani atafanya, hii sijui nani hiyo kazi itaisha lini? That is the reason why county government ya Migori County kazi zinapeanwa mwezi wa 5 wa 6. And that's why we will have pending bills issues in Migori County forever until the time Ochiro moves from that office. and then you get the right person who can know what he is supposed to do, who has the knowledge, mwenye akona haja na wananchi na anataka kusaidia wananchi. Na kwa sasa mimi nimeona hiyo si kazi ya Ochilo.